Come on, y'all. We're just here for a little bit. We're gonna talk a little sports, a little pregame Super Bowl, get some picks in. Then we might even talk about the NBA, man, because there was a big trade that went on. So we're gonna do a little something. Right now, this is Jammin' J. Lamont. That's my boy, Jammin' J. Lamont. All right, y'all. We're gonna start this bad fella tonight, man. I want to welcome everybody to TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with the global reach, y'all. Today, we just want to stop in and talk a little sports right before the game. If you're watching, you see the Bengals out there. They're showing Jamar Chase doing his thing. So we're going to get started first. Let me introduce everybody. Like I said before, man, we have a couple special guests, and you never know, my sports talk crew, we're going to be on tomorrow night, but they might pop in. They scattered all over doing their thing today, man, but we're glad to have one of our guests that's been on our show before. Like I said, man, he's the author. He's always give us some good insight on things. Mr. Larry Williams, y'all. Show some love. What's up, Larry?
Not a lot, bro. Enjoying
all
the
right,
day.
Man.
Enjoying the day.
And I see you got a partner next to you, man. The Memphis King. I mean, I'm sure he done served some cats in Memphis. Matter of fact, man, since my best friend from high school couldn't make it today, we got another young brother, man. This brother here, he came up behind us, but I tell you what, he made his mark at Waynesville High School, doing his thing, man. A hooper, Mr. Terry Johnson. What's up, Terry?
Hey, how you doing?
All right. You know what? You got that Anthony Hamill. Hey, how you doing? That Anthony Hamill talk, man. Matter of fact, you sure you wasn't in town last night doing the game?
Man, I should have been.
Yeah, man. So, man, we can welcome you, brothers, man, to the show, Larry and Terry, and we're gonna get back with it, man. But right now, I'm gonna introduce my co-host, man, who's hanging in here with me, producer of Dr. B's Buzz. My main man through thick and thin when we get on these shows, man. Mr. Philip Townsend, representing LU, Langston University.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Larry, all right.
Larry, when Vance said you had somebody with you in Memphis, I thought he was talking about Ambrose Jones. Yeah.
Hey, now, I hung with him last night. He had to go, man, so I brought my sidekick today.
Yeah. Ambrose.
Yeah, Ambrose. All right. I didn't know, Larry, you knew Ambrose, man.
Man, I'm joking with it. I'm being as funny as Phil is, man.
But no, hey, Terry, I'm gonna do that. Introduce you to my man Ambrose. He's a comedian, and he does Chuckles a lot. The comedy club.
I got
you. Yeah, Chuckles, man. Yeah, I introduced you. Yeah, in Memphis. Matter of fact, we're gonna try to come down in after May. Come through Chuckles, man. So I'll let you when we're coming through there, man.
Oh, let me know. I'll be there.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. So Phil, man, tell us about it, man. What you been up to here lately? I know you've been plotting. Got your strategy ready for today's game.
No, Vance, actually, I've been trying to strategize for all of the primary action that's coming up for voting. So just working on trying to get that platform down. That's
okay, well, you know what, man? Well, we're going to definitely jump into that. Let you speak on that a little later. Let me throw this first question to the duo over there. The quarterbacks. Who do you trust more today, Larry and Terry? Number 9.
Well, I'm going to go first, man, because he going to be biased all day. Since I don't have I got skin in the fight because I played a board and I bet some people. But I don't care which team really win. I just want my money. But At the end of the day, I think Burrow stands the best chance. And the reason why is because he got nothing to lose. Stafford's been around, proven quarterback. And the question is still out is if he can win the big game. Burrows he's a young guy. He got, 10, 12 more years to do this. So the edge to me today, quarterback-wise, goes to Burrow.
What do you say, Mr. Johnson?
I beg to differ on that. Matthew Stafford is proven. He was with Detroit for a long time and didn't have anything around him, right? So he tried to overdo everything. Now he has weapons, so he doesn't have to do everything.
So
and everybody say, hold on.
Megatron is in the Hall of Fame as nothing. You know what I'm talking about?
But hold on. But now this is the thing. Everybody keep talking about Burrows. Burrows is a great quarterback. Truly he is. They say, he won a national championship. College and NFL are two different things. And now he's done well, but he hasn't had a number 99 breathing down his neck all year neither. Check him out, 99.
Okay. Phil, what you say about it? What quarterback, man?
Well, Vance, as you well know, because you said it and I echoed to try and give you some support when everyone said you were stupid. Beginning the season, when I said that, when you said that Matthew Stafford was a top NFL quarterback, and I backed you up on that. He's only proven it to be true. Look, the reason Matthew Stafford hasn't proven it before is because he was in Detroit. Never a running game for him. So look at it. This guy never had a running game, but he still put up all of those yards in Detroit. So I am telling you right now, it's Matthew Stafford all the way. Matthew Stafford, Joe Burrow, look, he's doing it. But if you look at the postseason, all of his performances have gone down. They're on a downward spiral compared to his regular season. Why? Because the competition has gotten greater. So they'll both give you one, but an interception, that is. But we'll just see what happens. But I'm going to put my pennies with Matthew Stafford.
Smart man.
Well, I'm gonna have to roll the tape back and actually see if you actually supported me, man, because I thought I was out there on that limb. Damn it.
No, Vance. If you'll remember, it was me because they brought the straitjacket in for you.
I know, dog.
It was me who let them know you weren't crazy.
Okay, and my co-host, you got my back, man. I appreciate the love. I sure said it, and they was looking at me, and they won't show up. Mark, Jeremiah, but Terry might not. Terry might have been with me or just been silent. He might have just said,
No.
Huh? Terry too?
No.
Terry let me out there too, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to him about that.
Not you, the other team.
Well, you have such a bad record. So that's why, my voice took you over the top.
And Vance, that was one of the reasons I wanted to come on the show. I kept hearing them say you knew nothing about sports.
That's what they kept saying, dog. They keep saying that, and I keep picking winners.
Yeah,
keep picking the winners, Terry.
I came on to try to help you out, man. Tell them a little bit about your pedigree.
Hey, look here, hey Larry. I might have to have you come on, man, because my co-host and Mark, oh man, talking about changing the narrative and to get people to fall for that foolishness they be speaking, man.
Stop it.
Feel is sweet with it, man.
Jeremiah say you still don't know sports, man.
Larry, you were on the last show when we're talking about football, and it came to Vance the question, and he started talking about basketball.
Yeah, and
I had to go get this prop to let him know this is what we're talking about.
I saw it. I was there.
That's what you have to let Vance know.
Stop, Larry. Stop.
No, I saw him do that, and that's why I said
he couldn't understand the analogy that I used, man. It was sports.
You was transitioning. I saw you.
Come on, man. Larry. I knew, man. I'm gonna have to do that, Larry. I'm gonna have to bring you on, man, because these dudes here, man, they something else, man. They something else, dog. But like I said, man, anyway, Matthew, once again, he proved me wrong. Just like 2 years ago, when Tom Brady went over to Tampa Bay, and before the season started, before anybody, nobody believed Tampa Bay was gonna win it, and they almost came back and almost, but hey, you know, it was all good.
Let me know when you're playing that game of horseshoes, Vance, because that almost will get you something.
But at least I was in the almost. Y'all's picks was didn't even mean, Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray, Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, Van Pickett.
Dallas Cowboys. Oh, them two. Hey, Terry.
Now wait, I'm telling you this. I was with Phil when we first started that we said Arizona was the team, and take away some of the injuries.
Stop. Hey, Terry.
It's simple as
Don't
that.
smack him in the back of his head, man. Tell him, because somebody got to stop this foolishness, man. Come on, Larry.
So he was down the Rams. Man,
the Rams went spend every penny they had and borrowed money from somebody else to go get other players.
Well, that's what Tampa Bay did last year.
and no one said anything. No one said anything.
The reason that Tampa Bay won last year was because they were the least injured team in the league.
That was the what now?
Least injured
team in the league. Everyone won before them was befell by injury. When we went to basketball, the Milwaukee Bucks. Do I have to start naming the teams that every team they faced was crippled? Stop it, man.
When you had LeBron in the bubble, and you wouldn't talk. Hey,
I'm sorry.
You got to play. You got to show up. You play to win the game.
Yes, showing up is anything, but if you don't have the people to show up, that's a big difference.
Hey, dog. Hey, no, that's the game. That's the season. That's
Didn't
what it
say
is.
It wasn't. I just said that.
So why are you bringing that up? Why are you bringing it up?
I didn't say it wasn't. I just said it's the
Once
reason.
again, Terry. Once again, I picked the Milwaukee Bucks. I ain't talking about everybody was on the Nets and then who else?
Terry, here's what you have to understand is that this year Vance picked Tampa Bay at the beginning of the season like we all did, and they lost.
They went as further than any of y'all teams though.
Vance picked the Milwaukee Bucks at
any
the beginning of the season, and of course we know through injury, the Milwaukee Bucks won because of attrition.
Now he's back on basketball.
We do know that when it came to picking the Tampa Bay Bucks the first year, Vance waited until about the fourth game of the season.
You crazy. You crazy.
Matter of fact, a couple of times he picked them after the game was played. What?
To win the Super Bowl? Okay, even if you say that, which is ridiculous, even in 4 games in, it's still hard to be the Super Bowl champ. Come on, am I right, fellas?
Just like I told you,
just
like I said, the Phoenix Suns gonna be the NBA champions this year at the beginning of the season.
He said,
and they'll be the Phoenix Suns will be the champions. Now, I would tell you right now, and I'm telling everybody, go ask your mama for an allowance, because I'm telling you right now, the NBA champions this year. I'll put that straight jacket back. The LA Lakers will be the NBA champions this year. Mark it down.
Champions of what?
That's what I'm talking about, Terry. Tell him.
No, I'm just curious.
Look. Terry. Hey, Terry, you knew. Don't come in here trying to mess up my language. They'll be the NBA champions.
Hey,
now you
man.
See,
Terry acting like he done heard about me.
see what I'm talking about, man? And if Jeremiah was his own, and Mark and Terry, they all would be behind that nonsense.
Well, Jeremiah is here. He may not be on film, but he's here because he showed giving a whole lot of responses.
What he saying, Larry? Tell us what he's saying,
I
man.
told you, he said because you don't know the answer, you don't answer some of the questions of pick the people. And he said the other one, he said Vance picked in the middle of the season. Hey,
Well,
Bella,
look, because
Bella saying good afternoon to you.
I know, man. I'm glad to see Bella because we definitely needed a female opinion up in this bad fella. Good to have a mixture because these clowns. Jeremiah,
hey,
Larry, you done joined in, man. You done, how easy you done slip.
No,
You done slipped, Larry.
I told you the Phoenix Suns, man. Like I told you, I don't have a football team, and why was that? I'll tell you what I told you, and Phil, you can back me. I said until one of them signed my son, I don't have a team. And I told you that.
Well, we hope that, Larry.
And the Phoenix Suns gave my son a contract before to coach. So therefore, I'm a Phoenix Suns fan, but they're good.
Phil said the Lakers.
Now Phil and them the Lakers. So he talking about. I don't know what's going on right there.
Hey, Vance.
Oh, this is some good wine.
Memphis Grizzlies got a better chance than the Lakers.
Look.
Well, hey, God, a bad boy now.
See, look at here.
They got a little nice team.
And this is what I'm loving. Because I sat up here and I said, oh, yeah, we're working it. We're working it. It just shows that the method is working. Look, it is working. We are lulling you to sleep.
Y'all just get headlines.
I can tell you right now, it's coming for you.
So guess what? Jeremiah said the Suns tough to beat, and the East is a 5-team race. We know in the West, it's a clear runaway with the Phoenix Suns.
See, I want everybody to think, because I'm putting all my money on the Lakers. I'm going to walk away. Look, I tell you what, it'll be my last time on Sports Talk, because I'm going to have to find a way to spend all that money I'm going to win when I bet on the Lakers.
Yeah, because you probably only got to put $1 to win $9 million.
And I'm going for it.
Phil, put a little to the side just in case, though.
The Lakers are atrocious, aren't they? Oh, my God.
So, Vance, who's going to win it for you?
Okay, wait a minute. I was talking to Rodney real quick. He just got off the golf course. He said he might try to come on.
All right.
But for me, as far as where we at? Where we talking? Because I was typing, man.
Vance has Milwaukee.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah, I got to stick with Milwaukee. Yeah, I stick with Milwaukee.
Jeremiah said Phil going broke.
Hey, look, that's all right. I only got $2 anyway.
I know that's right.
But anyway, let's get back. Vance will take you out for the Super Bowl in a New York minute.
Because he just like Terry. You understand, today, I for money purposes, I went with the Rams simply because I think the Rams had a better team. He asked me about quarterbacks, and I'm still telling you which quarterback has the best chance. We're not talking about who's the best quarterback. We're saying which one has the best chance. And I'm telling you, it's the kid from Cincinnati because he has nothing to lose. He has nothing to lose. He can go out there and relax. Burrows can be as relaxed as he want to be. And if he gets sacked 30 times, they're going to say, guess what? We already knew that. And he probably knew it. But if let's say we flip the script and they start sacking Stafford at old butt. Now, what's going to be the narrative?
Well, offensive coordinator get on out of here. That line coach. If Stafford get him out of here, that's what it's going to be.
That's a narrative that will not be happening.
Okay.
Exactly. I see the Rams. I'm gonna have to go with the Rams. They're gonna teach the youngsters. Larry, it's just like it's like you got Donald and you got Von Miller on them ends, man. Right. You got Jalen Ramsey. So what I was gonna really say is that we talk about the quarterbacks, Joe Burrow and Matthew Stafford, but we know who's really going, is really where the wins come from. It's going to be one of them bros. It's going to be one of them bros out there, or a combination, of them cats out there that's going to really turn the game. So, the quarterbacks get all the love, but it's going, like for me, and Jalen, he going to have to step up. And check Chase. You talking all that noise, getting all that money, man. It's time for you. Huh?
That's been really not. Jalen's been getting beat pretty often.
I know, but he's still talking noise.
Well, it's one thing to talk, but now you got to put up and shut up.
There you go, Terry. That's what I'm saying.
Today is win or go home.
Look, it's not like Jalen hasn't been asking the coaches all week long to let him go and handle Chase one-on-one. So it'll be interesting because then you're going to see a lot of physical play out of both of them.
Well, they throw them PIs in a minute.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I will tell you this. I was just going through and looking, and you had Jeremiah saying that Joe Burrow will end up getting sacked 12 times. Well, if he gets sacked 12 times, it's the worst offensive game plan ever. Because what do the Cincinnati Bengals have to combat that defensive front of the Rams?
Run game screen.
Two running back beasts that they can use. And both of them are very adept at catching the ball out of the backfield. So you get that hard pounding running game. You got to remember, Aaron Donald now, they may be bad on the rush, but they are light in the pants when you consider what they're going to have to do to stop the run. And if you pound them with Mixon and Pirine and keep Mixon and Pirine involved in the short game, you're going to set up your downfield passing. And look, with the way that the Rams structure their defense, the linebackers are suspect anyway. But the thing is that middle is going to be open. And if you got the option of hitting the tight end going there, or when the back gets one-on-one with one of those linebackers, it's there. Are you going to have Cooper Kupp working out the slot, going right over the middle? And that's another big thing. So I'm just letting you know right now that I'm picking the Rams, but if the Cincinnati Bengals employ that type of game plan, they can win this game. Yeah, it's not that's without any stretch of the imagination, without them needing any miraculous type things to happen. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Well, Terry got the direct line to the coach. So what you just said, he's trying to push in the numbers over here on his cell phone and call him and tell him, man. So, because he really he need his Rams to win, or else he's going to have to come back to Texas with me and stay, man. So,
Burrow has to change his game. He has to get the ball out of his hands quick now. He's not used to getting the ball out of quick. So once he changes his game, it's going to mess up the rhythm of the offense.
Well, I will tell you this right now. I know that Jeremiah is paying attention because he just flipped the script once I gave him that knowledge and said the Bengals will win. Thank you, Jeremiah.
And he said the Rams tight end not playing with me.
No, that's okay.
But
that's okay.
We got Cooper Kupp and we got Odell Beckham.
No,
Odell's gonna step
not
up
only that
big
though.
this time.
You see what's the tight end's name that came in? Blanton. Yeah, Blanton. Yeah. You see, Blanton came in and didn't miss a beat, and he was very integral in that game that they just
won.
He was. So I would tell you right now, that's no drop off right there. See, somebody tell Jeremiah he should have listened to my show last week, and he wouldn't have to keep putting these things up that I've already said.
Okay, but hold on, Phil. Hold on. Well, hold on. Before we go on, though, see Terry and Larry. Once again, y'all let it slip by. Phil set himself up for victory. Like I said, if the Bengals they do it this way, see, he set himself up. If the Rams win, I said the Rams will win. If the Bengals win, he said I gave you the strategy. So
he dipping out of both pots.
Come on, man, and it slipped by, and then he come back trying to look like the genius,
and then he edited to the part he wanted to.
But see, I ain't gonna let it happen no more. I'm not gonna let my co-host, my national touring comedian, Mark Howard, influence. And Jeremiah, he the baby of the group. I give it to him. He's smart. He went to OU, got him an OU diploma and everything, but
Hey, Vance,
huh?
Jeremiah said you better learn from Phil because that's why he right all the time.
There you have it.
No. If you know the strategy, man, if you know what to happen, then you say, oh no, let's back up. Okay, let me rethink this. See, they don't rethink it. See? But that's all right. I just look this way, Terry. I just look like this, man.
Terry, as you can see, Vance is just hating.
He just
Vance just hating.
Okay, fellas. So it's a great strategy, Phil. Great strategy.
Thank you.
We know you're gonna come back with a victory Monday. Either
One
way.
way or another, huh?
One way tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow he gonna come back. I told you. Rewind the tape.
Oh, that's right, Dizzle.
Hmm.
Just go ahead and dog me out for being truthful.
See, there you go.
That's all I'm saying. Dog
There
me
you
out for
go.
being truthful.
You my man, though.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
hey, Larry. But it's great to go to battle with him when we go against when we do in the room and we got our other especially our political people come in.
Bella said she just want to see a good game. That's all she want to see. It's a good game.
All right. Well, Bella, we're going to give you your wish.
Bella, come on now. We all want to see a good game, Bella.
Actually, that's the thing.
Not you, Vance. Vance, you want to hate.
Vance. This here ain't one of those games where it's going either somebody going on one way or another. Somebody gonna dominate.
You think so?
This ain't no equal sharing relationship here. Either the Rams got their stuff together and they blowing them out, or the Rams made mistakes and they gonna have to pay for it.
Let me see, Vance. I don't know if you watched the show last week that you were hosting. When I said defensive backfield, corners, Rams, safeties,
yeah, I remember. Okay.
Linebackers, toss up. Defensive line, Rams. Offensive line, Rams. Running back, I'm giving it to the Bengals. Quarterback, Stafford. Sorry, as much as I hate to let you know, it's Stafford. So I'm going to say, when I put all those parts together, what's that hanging in the background there, Terry?
That's the Rams.
Tell them about it.
Okay, well, fellas, I know we want to get to the game, but real quick before we go, let's flip the script real quick. And you don't have to elaborate on it very long, and then we're gonna get out of here because the fellas they on the field now. The Bengals getting ready to come out the tunnel. What do you guys think about this trade that happened? Who you think is going to benefit more, the Nets or Philly? I'm gonna let you go, Terry.
Go, Terry.
I say Philly. I say Philly with Joel Embiid and with James Harden there, unstoppable. Philly got the best out of this trade.
What do you say, Larry?
I'll say the same thing, but for the reason that if Ben Simmons had mental issues or blocks that stopped him from shooting in Philly, just by moving to New Jersey ain't gonna change the fact that you still got a block about shooting in Philly. The goal's still 10 feet, the court's still the same size. It's just now you thought Philly was bad. New York gonna write about everything, and you really gonna be bad. So if that's the problem, they're gonna go further backwards.
With 2 mental cases.
What do you say, host?
Well, you know what? I'm going to say the jury is out, but right now I'd have to give the edge to Philadelphia. So that's where I'm going. But look, it depends if Harden's hamstring ever get well or Ben Simmons' mental capacity gets back on track. Because the one thing about Ben Simmons is, look, the definition of insanity is what? Vance Bradford. Repeatedly doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome.
Yeah.
We know what Ben Simmons is, a tremendous defender, just a very adequate rebounder. If you're expecting him to score on a team that has Kyrie and Kevin Durant, and you need him to do more than get you a few buckets, then that's on you.
Right.
You know, play him to his abilities, his capabilities, and you'll get a winner with Ben Simmons. But this thing of trying to turn him into this preeminent scorer, it's just not going to work. So
Well,
the sooner somebody gets off of that train, the better they'll be.
well, Phil, how do you think you can give away a scorer that's scoring 25 points and bring in somebody that's not even averaging 5, and you finna fill a void? I don't care.
Somebody can play defense. He just said
I
defense.
can tell you, Larry, because number one, that void hasn't been filled with them all year long, because you've either had Kevin Durant, James Harden out at the same time, Kyrie Irving missing all the games he's missing. You haven't had that anyway. And let's not get it tripping. Ben Simmons can give you 10 points. He can give you that.
And he can hold
and
the
still
offense
be
15.
in his wheelhouse and still be in his comfort zone. He can do that much for you. So the thing is that, are you going to play it to where you're doing what he's comfortable with, therefore you're going to get a better game out of him? Or are you going to throw unrealistic expectations on him?
Okay, I'll agree with that.
But and also go ahead, Larry. Go ahead.
No, but here's the thing. If you followed Ben Simmons from high school to college, even to the NBA, it's the same thing. It's everywhere he's been, it's the same thing. It's a kid that needs to be pampered, given everything. He has to be. If you gave somebody else 2 pair of shoes, he has to get 3, and his parents have to be with him. He has to be around his family once he leaves that environment. This is the NBA, man, and like I said, you got a job to do. And 90% of the time is spent mentally you doing that job. If you're a pro, and that's just the thing. My question is, I just want to know, can he play? Is he talent? Yes. But is he a pro? I've yet to see that.
Vance.
Yes.
The cohesiveness of the team working together and doing all that. Now you got Kyrie and Ben Simmons. Both of them might decide, I don't want to play today, or I got to go do something today, and not even show up for a game. So my thing is this: it's going to cause too much problems for the team, too much distractions.
Well, here's the funny part about that is that both of them are exactly what you said. But look, as dynamic as Kyrie is, I'd still rather have Ben Simmons before I had Kyrie. But because the one thing about Ben Simmons may quit on something going with this in particular, but Kyrie will quit for anything. Whether he's going to a party, he doesn't feel like going because he watched the news and saw some international disaster that he didn't like. So my thing is that, everyone says, what's the greatest ability, Vance?
What's the greatest ability?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. Vance, I did not say disability.
You've been talking about yourself.
So here's the thing. Man, as they say, the greatest ability is availability, but you still must have the ability. So that's really still the greatest. So, Vance, like Larry said, like Larry said, you used to show up on the court and the only thing you'd be is a liability.
See,
you have ability.
Phil, throw him under the bus, man. Throw him under the bus.
No. That worthless Rainbow Coalition speech. Nestle Jackson. Wait a minute, is somebody slipping in here, man? All I see is head. Do I see somebody? All I see is a nugget. Ladies and gentlemen.
That's
You see
that
our
like
national
Mark.
touring comedian.
That look like
What's up, Mark?
Man.
All I saw was that chrome dome showing up, baby. What's happening? Get off mute, nigga. Get off mute, bro.
What you on mute?
You on mute.
Can you? What about now?
There you go.
Okay, we can hear you now.
What's up,
Right.
Mark?
What's up? What's up to everybody besides Vance?
So, man, what you doing, man? You on Crenshaw somewhere rolling? What's happening?
No, I try to get out of Crenshaw whenever possible.
Now, Vance, was Mark ducking? Was he hiding in?
The Cowboys wasn't playing today, man. Mark ain't got no interest in this.
Yeah, you right, Larry.
I'm driving, but I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl.
What you getting ready to
Y'all
do,
can
man?
watch that. Y'all can watch that Devils game.
Oh, okay. That's the rant. Hey, you got a rant for us then?
The devil is alive. And that's it.
Well, man, we need
Now,
to
the funny thing is, I actually am going to a buddy of mine who's having some people for the Super Bowl, but I told him my way, but I'm chilling back. I'm taking my iPad. I'm gonna watch the movie, and I will share in the refreshments and free food.
All right. Vance is getting close to that time.
Yeah, man. Well, Mark, I'm glad you showed up, baby. Be safe now. Drive safe. And we'll shout out to you a little later. Tomorrow, though, for sure.
Did you see? Did you see my you saw my text I sent you about Adrian Peterson?
Yeah, man.
No.
Yeah, he gonna start a whole conversation, Phil.
My bad. just leave it for this. Carry it over for tomorrow. He
Yeah.
got arrested out here.
Okay, carry it over.
Domestic violence thing. So
yeah. Adrian Peterson. Repeat me.
Okay.
They said he was on the plane. It was going to Houston, and they was on the runway. They had to pull the plane back in, and they arrested him.
Was it his son?
No, domestic violence. I guess him and his wife or lady.
His wife?
Oh well.
Is he married?
Adrian Peterson, huh?
I don't know, but I know when he was whipping his son with the switch.
Yeah.
Who here in this panel, they all look black, has not been whipped with a switch?
Mark, say that and talk about it tomorrow.
But there wasn't no Instagram and TikTok at that time, and not to be seen. Them videos, man.
I'll explain this to you. Had it gotten on Instagram or social media, my mom would have whipped my ass for that.
Okay, Mark, man, we got everybody's pick. Give us your pick before you dash out of here, man. We're gonna pick and we're gonna dash.
The winner of the Super Bowl is the white man. They get the money and don't care nothing about black folks. So, otherwise I don't have a real interest in it. But like I said before in the show last week, I'll be happy for the kid David Long, who's on the team and should be contributing to them. I think they're the better team. So it surprised me. Like I said, I go with the Rams.
Okay, if you don't know Larry and Terry, David Long is the guy that Mark used to coach coming up that Mark said was a bust.
Yeah.
It wasn't any good. So there
And he talking about I can't pick talent.
Don't let Mark be your talent advisor.
Come on, man. But you follow him. Y'all believe him. He the one. Mark can pick talent.
Hey,
I don't understand why Vance's voice is all high pitched now.
Because I told Larry and Terry about you too.
Because he's sitting on a pitchfork with a bunch of fire under him.
Right. Just full of hate, like I said, you don't hear me dissing your favorite player, who you feel is the best player. I just have my
No, don't
opinion.
stop. Don't start that, Mark. Don't
All
start
right,
that,
I'm not
man.
starting anything, but
Yeah, you are. Yeah,
save
you
it
are.
for
Don't start that,
tomorrow.
man.
I didn't start it. It's been there.
Running out of time, man.
Okay, we're running out of time. Okay, so we got to get Terry's pick. Well, we know his pick. Terry, and then give us some parting words as we go out, man. I appreciate you coming on for us real quick, man. We're gonna have you on more because it seemed like you and Larry, man, y'all been, every time I call you twice, I done caught Larry slipping into Memphis and y'all hanging out, man. So we definitely gonna have you back, man. So give us a little parting words, and we know who you're picking.
I
But you
got
can
to stay
tell us
with the
again. You can
Rams.
tell us again.
Hey, I got to stay with my Rams, man. Also, hey, make sure you have somebody in your life that's family, and family not don't necessarily mean just because they're related to you. Sometimes you just got relatives, and then you got family. So make sure you have some good family around you. That's it.
That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Larry Williams, Mr.
Well,
Williams.
well, Mark brought up an interesting point, man. I just said, I just wish those brothers, the brothers that play in the NFL, stick together and stick with those coaches, man, and make some change, man. That's what I really wish.
Good deal, man. Good
That's
words, man.
exactly it. Because if the players don't show that, I'm not gonna watch football, no NFL at all no more.
All right.
Go ahead, Mark. Keep going. Is that what you want to say?
No, I just said I know it was kind of cute in the same box. You got Larry and Terry. That rhymes like Frick and Frack, Heckle and Jekyll.
I done hit him with it, boy. All right, co-host, man. Take us out of this bad fella.
Hey, look, it's that getting close to that primary and voting time and all like this and that. Everybody knows the Vance, in Texas, we're having our early voting February 14th through the 25th. March 1st, bam. That's the day for when we'll actually go and vote. Now, here's what I want to say is that, look, Vance, you know me, I talk about everybody. I hate it when I hear people say, oh, he's talking about these white people over here, white people over there. No, I talk about everybody. I don't care who you are, what race, creed, color you are, because I am definitely going to talk about black and brown people today. This is a classic case of giving you the books, sending you to school, and you're not doing anything and want us to do the homework for you. You already know the answer to the test. The test is that they're going to be putting what? All type of obstacles in your way when it comes time for you to vote. And it's not just on the local level, it's all the way up through to the Supreme Court. You know Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas doesn't like black people. So what? So what if he doesn't? He gets a chance to walk around with his MAGA racist ass wife. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Let them do them. But you need to do you and stop saying that somebody else is to blame for this or that. Look, you've been legislated out of voting since the beginning of your right to vote. You've been legislated out of voting. So this is nothing new. All it is just a new day. So you have to go with the mindset and the approach that you don't want to be the reason that this venomous autocratic roll that's running down through some veins, trying to set a way to where you are going to be even more excluded. You don't want to be the reason that happens. See, you can set up and have a causation, but it's not about the causation. It's how you react to that. So the way to react is to get your ass up and out and go vote. You go wait in the line today. I can look at the Super Bowl. I guarantee you the concession stands are going to have some long lines. Mm-hmm. You're going to be waiting in the line, long lines there. You go to the movies, you're waiting a long line. You say, oh, I can't go because of Omicron, because of COVID. But guess what? You're going to go to the supermarket the next day. you run the risk of getting something then too. So if you have the ability to get out in person and vote, go do it, because you see everything that's being done to try and stop you from legitimately getting your vote. When you send in the paperwork, they're dismissing it by the ton. You can't keep blaming white folk for doing this and that when all they can do is be a cause of something. It's going to be how you react to that. So react, get out, stand strong and vote.
Well,
Yes,
thank you,
sir.
Phil. That was very good, man. You hit my speech perfectly, man. You didn't miss a word. Thank you.
Well, you know I took your notes, Vance.
Thank you very much, man. I mean, hey, brother, I appreciate you. You know, you took some time and memorized my speech. All right. So there you have
Just
it,
like
y'all,
just like
man.
Vance knows exactly what to say after somebody said after it already happened.
Hey, man. Take that tongue and do something with it, Mark, man. But anyway,
So
man.
so shall we wait for your pick for today's game after the game is over, right?
Now, my pick has been the man that I told you. You were the
You
one that
haven't said nothing
laughed
yet.
at a brother when I said about Matthew Stafford. You, Terry, that's him. Look at him. You see him down there? Yeah, I never saw it. Yeah, that's him. It was him.
Hey, look,
So
look.
yeah, I
Everybody's
got
still
Matthew.
waiting for Stafford to be the Stafford they recognize, but he's playing very much better than anybody really thought he would, and that's fine. Good for
Okay.
him.
Okay. Well, we'll see. So that's my pick, y'all. Hey, y'all, this is almost time for the game, man. Hey, Larry and Terry, appreciate y'all stopping in, man. I called you at that last minute, man. Boom, boom. You're there for us again. Like I said, my guys is all over. Mark had a chance to come in. He's on the road. Appreciate the love.
Jeremiah afraid to show his face.
But that's all
Dude,
right. He was on the chat, chatting
yeah, he was on
hard,
the
man.
chat.
He was chatting
But
hard.
hey, but look, it's something. It's advanced. You know, it's a difference when you're calling and talking to somebody on the phone or you're internet beeping. But when you got to face that person, oh, it's a totally different story.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremiah want that.
Well, hey, we'll face him tomorrow night, when we come on. But I do want to say before we go, we want to thank Bella for chiming in. Sedaria, we want to
All
thank you for
right.
chiming in. Jeremiah for chiming in. It's been a great day, man. I'll get so y'all enjoy the game, eat your snacks, and we may pop up after the show. You just never know. So that's what we do here at TAN. We do it, and we like to inform folks and have a good time talking sports. I got a plate here. I'm finna get some more wangs here in a minute, and so I hope everybody be safe. Don't forget, COVID is still out there, man. And I know we're gonna talk about they starting to release
Relax those.
relax. There you go. Relax the mask mandates and
Don't fall for the okie dokie.
come on, y'all. I just see it, man. I said, wait and see, man. Especially if we have another outburst, man. So y'all. So hey, protect yourself. It's not over. I think it's too soon for what they're doing, man. It's like they're doing it again. Like ain't enough of us out of here.
They
Ain't
ought to
enough.
want to keep them masks going, especially for some of them folks with the lack of dental work they have and bad breath they have. Masks is really saving grace for a lot of
Mark,
people.
sooner or later, Mark, you're gonna stop talking about your dates.
But hey, man, and like I said, man, you guys tune in to TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with the global reach. TAN TV got some great things coming, man. Keep tuning in. Tell somebody about us. I was going to call my man Reg and see what they're doing, but I think he's at a Super Bowl private party doing his thing, y'all. But once again, Larry, once again, Terry, thanks for
It's
showing
not
up.
private, man. You're just not invited.
Hey, Mark, once again, man, love you, dude, man, and be safe out there. We'll see you tomorrow for sure.
Yes,
Co-host,
sir. Yes,
see
sir.
you tomorrow. And
All right.
hey, Larry, if you and Terry, man, if y'all are available, we'll see what's happening, man. Y'all can come on back and give us y'all's take on how this game ended, and we keep talking about that trade. And then you know how these cats always got something to talk about, man.
I'll
So
be flying back to H-Town tomorrow, brother.
hey, sound okay. Well, be safe, man. Be safe, man. Safe
Appreciate it.
travels.
Appreciate
Yeah, and we'll see
Well,
y'all.
we know
Hey,
Adrian Peterson won't be in H-Town.
it.
yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about,
Hey,
man.
Mark, I'm gonna view the show tomorrow just so you can talk about that, because I gotta hear that, brother.
What time you flying,
Yeah,
Larry?
yeah.
What time you flying?
No, I go early in the morning, but
Okay. Well, cool.
I'll be
If you
back.
can make it, I'll
I'll be,
send you the link.
I'll be
You
back
make
in
it,
time
you
for the
on.
show.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I see you. We good. All right, y'all. We out of here, man.
Take
Y'all
care,
peace
man.
out.
Take care,
Enjoy
y'all.
the game.
All right, Phil, Mark.
All right.
Peace.
I'm hollering at you, Terry.
Y'all enjoy the game. I ain't watching it.
All right, Mark.
Later.
You just be safe, man, on that road. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.